Hello there. Today I wanted to just spend a few minutes and share my journey so you could get an idea of who I am and where I came from. So back in the day, I got a master's in counseling and I started off on that trajectory for a number of years. And then one day woke up and found myself completely not just overwhelmed, but burned out. And I made some changes, but it became clear that I just couldn't carry on doing the work that I was doing with the clients that I was working with, which were very challenging for my energetic system. I worked a lot with trauma survivors, especially children, and those going through domestic situations. And after a while, it was just too much. So honored that and I moved on and I went to massage school where I learned energy work and massage, of course. And I did that for quite a number of years, really connected, resonated with the energetic piece. And then eventually I really started to miss a lot of what I did as a counselor. I didn't want to quite go back to that same direction, but I really missed working with folks to help with their emotions and their energy systems and shifting beliefs and such. So I opted for the coaching direction. And because I love the energy work piece so much, I didn't want to lose sight of that. So I continued to incorporate that with my work with my coaching clients. And then eventually decided that, I'm always learning something. So I have to try new programs for this and for that, and became very interested in EFT or tapping and discovered that that's an amazing system for unblocking things, for shifting those mindsets and those belief patterns that are just not helping us. And it was very similar to EMDR, which I did as a counselor, working with trauma clients. So I really loved incorporating that into my program. And then I got more and more involved, as I had been for decades, in self-care and meditation and mindfulness. And so I also opted for a HeartMath meditation practitioner certification. So I have all of those things to bring in my toolbox, along with all of the other techniques that I've been using for quite some time. And along the way, I discovered the sensitivity trait, the high sensitivity trait. And that completely changed my view of myself, of the world, of my past, all of my experiences, everything current, and helped me shift my expectations and my view going forward. Because learning that I was highly sensitive, that it was a trait that I was born with, and it's about 20% of the population, suddenly helped me realize that I was not alone. I was not completely weird, this huge outcast, and not understood by anyone else, and possibly absurd, if not silly or ridiculous, all of these things that I had developed as a result of these sensitivities that I didn't realize anyone else shared. So once I had that awareness, immediately after that moment of validation, which was so amazing, I just wanted to learn all about it. So I started reading up on it and learning what I could, and really helping me to shift how I viewed my past and then my present, of course, and going forward, how I could actually learn to, while decreasing my stress and overwhelm by increasing the stability and the calmness of my nervous system, I could also learn how to not only shift my self-beliefs and validation, but embrace those sensitivities as the strengths that they are. And so my life took a turn for sure for the better. And I learned more and more and more, and then discovered that most of my coaching clients were also highly sensitive. And it gave me this new lens to be able to see not only what folks are needing, which is kind of part of that HSP trait, being able to understand and pick up on things. And that's always been very helpful as a counselor and then as a coach. But to really identify with what that's like to be highly sensitive in a non-highly sensitive world. So that's been my My focus for a number of years now is really working with those other HSPs to dive in deep and not only provide those tools to reduce that overwhelm by calming that nervous system, but to really let go of, through tapping and a variety of other techniques, let go of all of those limiting beliefs that are just always getting in the way, those patterns that repeat over and over and over with the same results that we just get so tired of, and being really able to embrace all of the beauty of the sensitivity, the high sensitivity trait. So that is where I come from. And just really look forward to working with you if you're an HSP and you want to learn more about high sensitivity and how that can become a strength and even a superpower instead of just a challenge or a limitation. And if you're not HSP, but you have overwhelm and you want to get more out of life and have more joy and self-love and compassion, my HSP sensitivities, my trait help me to just work with clients in a different way, that because I can see everything and pick up on a lot of things that others don't. And it just helps me to be the coach that I am. So that is me in a nutshell, and I hope to connect with you soon. And please check out any or all of my videos below, and I hope to see you soon. Okay, bye.